your favorite fellow Mellow right back with another one. Is your favorite host, your fellow Mellow, the Raging Sun, the Blazing Star, right back with another one. You know what I'm saying? It has been a minute. It has been a good minute ever since I went live on YouTube. Because I fell in, what the fuck? Since when can you switch colors? Look at this shit, look at this shit. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy, man. It's been a minute since I've been live on YouTube. Because of StreamYard. But today I wanted to be alone, man. I wanted to be in my Leo space for a little bit. Because it feels weird. It feels very, very weird being on your association shit when you're a Leo 24/7. Enough open panels, man. Enough to open panels. It's all about me at the end of the day, man. It's all about me at the end of the day. And today I just wanted to talk about sacrifice. But before we get into sacrifice, let's just get comfortable. Let's just set the theme type shit. It's been a minute since I've been live on YouTube. Like on YouTube, the YouTube app, and not on StreamYard. Because StreamYard, I look better on StreamYard, okay? Now my secret is out now. My secret is exposed. The camera is better on StreamYard. But the audio quality is better on YouTube. So I had to make a sacrifice. No pun intended. Actually, every pun intended, every synchronicity intended. I had to make a sacrifice. I had to make a big sacrifice. Do I want to look good or do I want to sound good? I want to do both. But unfortunately, that's not possible. So let's just make a sacrifice. This is really life. You just can't be this and that. Sometimes you can only be this. And you have to abandon that for the sake of this type shit. You have to make a choice. You cannot be two things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You either are or you aren't. And this is one part of sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? Abandoning something for the sake of something else. And I'm not promoting leaving your children for your gambling addiction. Don't get it fucked up, man. Don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying abandon your children and do something else, man. Don't exaggerate what I'm saying, man. Sometimes you have to abandon something to give birth to something new. This is what sacrifice is. Getting rid of something. Abandoning something. Separating from something. So don't get spooked out or like new aged out by the term sacrifice. It's something you do on a daily basis. When you wake your ass up, you sacrifice lying in your bed for 10 more minutes for the sake of getting up, washing your ass. I hope you do that. I hope you're brushing your teeth type shit. But in all seriousness, you're sacrificing something. You're not doing this, but you're doing that instead, man. And check this out, my one white hair is going crazy, man. I'm turning into a physical angel. Even my hair's turning white, man. What the fuck? My famous one white hair, man. Shit's crazy. But let's get actually into it. Let's just actually dive into sacrifice. That's not something pleasant, something you look forward to, because it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of hard work or like determination. You have to be clear what you want and what you don't want. Do you want this? No, get rid of it. But sometimes it's easier said than done to get rid of things. Because we don't have to get rid of things we don't like. Sometimes we also have to get rid of things we like. Hell, do you ever heard of something called moderation? That's a big thing in life. That's a huge thing in life. Moderation. This little word called moderation is golden when it comes to staying healthy. Or like harmonized and disciplined. I wanted to say disciplinated, man. Your voice making up words, man. When it comes to be disciplined, you know what I'm saying? It's very key to stay harmonized. Through discipline. Discipline is keeping things equal. It's keeping things, oh what the fuck? It's keeping things stable. Why do you think Saturn is exalted in Libra? Because discipline is keeping things even. And things need to be as even as possible in life. Beyond your crooked hairline, beyond your crooked British teeth. Oi mate, ball of war type shit. No, beyond your crooked teeth, man. Life has to be even in life. Things have to be even in life. Because as I was saying earlier, overindulging is not necessarily something which is healthy on any level. Too much of everything is bad. Too much productivity is bad because this is how you get sick. This is how you get stressed out. You name it. Always have some sort of balance. And you achieve balance through sacrifice. Through not being too much of this and not being too much of that. You have to be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Or like neither. Be in between type shit. And That's very hard to do. That's like almost a contradiction. Because as I was saying in the intro, in life you either this or you either ain't. So it's very hard to strive for equilibrium because this world is very far from balance. The moment you incarnated, at the moment you turned into a female, at the moment you turned into a male, at birth, not on some transformer LGBT barbecue type shit. At birth, you know what I'm saying? You're unbalanced because you lack automatically. Males lack a female awareness, and the female lacks a masculine awareness. Because this is life's nature as a human, is to be stupid, is to be lost in something. It's like damn near unavoidable as a human, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because ever since we're alive, we tend to fall. Fall from grace. And what is grace, ladies and gentlemen, before you get spooked out by the term grace? Falling from grace just means falling from balance, essentially. More like falling from your position as the creator, and now you're the creation. You don't see yourself as the creator no more. Now you become the creation, and now you're falling from grace type shit. Because now things rule you. You don't rule your creations, you don't rule your mind, you are ruled by your mind type shit. This is how you go to hell on a one-on-one basis, on like this simple, most straightforward basis. This is how you go to hell, man. Once you fall from grace, once you think you are the creator. Why is somebody texting me? What the fuck? Who the hell are you, man? I don't give a fuck about you, man. Some ching chong ming mong wing mong motherfucker on IG just followed me. Who gives a fuck, man? Shut your ass up, man. I'm live, man. Shut your ass up, man. But this is how you fall from grace, ladies and gentlemen. Being unbalanced. Why am I so laggy? Let me go on the inside. Because things are all fucked up on the outside. Let me go on the inside, yeah. Yeah. Ah! There we go. But let's just stick to sacrifice. Let's just stick to sacrifice. Sacrifice is yes, it's all easier said than done, man. I get it. But it's only so hard because you don't like to sacrifice what you need to sacrifice because you fall in love with it. You fell in love with it. Now it's so hard to sacrifice. But I like to jerk off 3 times a day. But I like that bitch. Even though she's cheating on me. I don't want to leave her. Don't leave me. On some Tyler the Creator type shit, man. Now you say don't leave me. Like my voice, it was just leaving me. Talking about synchronicities, man. And my set is leaving me, man. Everything is leaving me. What the fuck? No, nothing is leaving me. Why am I practicing witchcraft on myself, man? I talk too much, man. I always talk too much, and this is how I get myself in trouble, man. I talk too much, man. I just cannot stop talking, man. So let me shut my ass down, man. Let me shut the fuck up, man. And sacrifice is only so hard because people fell in love with their desires, which are now harmful, or which were harmful in the beginning. They never was like really helpful at all to them, but they fell in love with it. I fell in love. Oh my god. We fell in love on some Playboy Cardi type shit, man. You fell in love, man. But who said, keyword, you're falling in love. Falling, Libra, you're falling in love. And now it's very hard to stay disciplinated type shit. I made that word up to stay disciplinated. So really, what you love is causing your life to be chaotic. Because you can't get a hold of it through having proper discipline. Because you fell in love. This feels good. This is a desire. This feels good. This is pleasing my flesh. Keyword, this feels good. But what feels good is not necessarily what is actually good for your spirit, for your mind, or for you. For the lack of spooky words, man. It's not good for you, man. What feels good is not always good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? It sounds kind of ridiculous, but the most ridiculous shit in life is the most simplest shit, man. If it feels good to you, it doesn't have to be necessarily good for you. It could also be bad. So a feeling is not necessarily something to judge on. Judging based on feelings is not reliable. Because sometimes people don't judge based on reasoning. Or like, and they don't see things for what they are. They rather judge based on how it feels. Yeah, it might feel good, but that's not the end all and be all. Eating candy feels good, but is it healthy? No. Type shit, man. It doesn't get any simpler than that, man. You know, eating too much candy is not good for you, but it feels good. But just because it feels good, is it actually good? No! But take this a step further. Take it even further beyond. You being in weird relationships, you being in weird partnerships, you being in weird habits. Is it good? No, but it feels good. And this which every human succumbs to. Feel, oh, this feels like heaven. Ah, this feels good. And now life looks like this, man. Hold on, special effect time. Oh, yeah, feel good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. But is it actually good? Fuck no, man. Sometimes life feels like a party. Flashing lights are everywhere. But that's no excuse to indulge on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So be careful, man, be careful. And to go even one step back, what's sacrifice good for? Why do you need to sacrifice? Let's go one step back. Why do you need to sacrifice? Let's go one step back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's ask the most simplest question. Why do you even have to sacrifice, huh? It's very simple. Order! Order! To keep order in your life. If you don't sacrifice, things are chaotic. As I was saying early in the beginning, life is very hard to keep even. It's very hard to stay normal, to stay unpolarized, to stay equal. Because life is very unequal by its nature. It's hard to fall into this side and now you're no longer balanced. Now you like this side. It's easy to lean into this side, but now you like this side. And this is where discipline comes into play. Discipline brings order and structure in your life. This is what we call equilibrium, or what humans call equilibrium. It's really just discipline on the in the most simplest layer. Equilibrium is really just discipline. The discipline and the keenness and the smartness, for the lack of better words, to really stay on one point of awareness and not to dive into a polar shift. That takes discipline, and that's not fucking easy. Everybody has a discipline problem in this world because things ain't easy. You know what ain't easy? On some Tupac type shit. It's not easy, man. It's not easy to stay equal. Because equilibrium is linked to discipline, and discipline brings order. And sacrifice is linked to order and discipline. It's like it's one space of operation. It's like one thing to keep in mind of. You know what I'm saying? It's like one big connection, one space. That shit brings order in your life, structure in your life. And that don't feel good because sometimes to order your life, to clean up your room, you have to get rid of things you don't want to get rid of. Because they're like clouded by memory. People are like clouded by memory and fooled by nostalgia. If you peep what I'm saying, you see that this is the opposite side of discipline. Being lost into your feelings. Sometimes it's hard to get rid of shit. Because to get rid of shit, that in and of itself restores order. That cleans up the room. And to clean up the room, you cannot keep everything. Hold on a sec. Let's just look at this right here. If I want to clean up this dirty ass shit, I have to get rid of a lot of things. Like the weed whacker, this piece of thing, maybe my headphones, maybe this trash bag, maybe this vacuum cleaner, maybe these tools. But that implies me getting rid of shit, and that doesn't necessarily feel good. Let's just say I'm attached to that weed whacker. And of course, when I'm attached to something, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to get rid of it. And now the battle comes into play on how strong you are, how tough you are, how hard you are, how hard you are, no homo pause, how hard you are. Because that takes harshness. Harshness and hardness. You need to be cold to separate from something. You need to lack care, you know what I'm saying? Separation implies you lacking care for something. You no longer giving a fuck. You being ice cold. Like winter, you know what I'm saying? I made a song like this, but I forgot the lyrics. It was something like ice cold, like winter separation type shit. I forgot, but I mentioned that in one of my songs, man, which are unreleased. Like, damn near all of my songs are unreleased because I just started. But anyways, beyond my personal funk, beyond my, no pun intended, beyond my literal personal funk, let's stay on topic for the sake of staying on topic, you know what I'm saying? Today I want to be serious. Today I want to stay serious, you know what I'm saying? And not enough, you know what I'm saying, and let's just stay serious. You separating from something is not easy, It takes discipline. And sometimes we get attached. And this is why things don't feel so easy. Or why serious. I meant to say why things aren't easy. Yeah. And it may feel weird. It may feel fucking atrocious, like you're losing everything, but you're supposed to feel that way. You goddamn supposed to feel that way. Because you need to lose a lot of things. Who said you're here to keep things? And sometimes, if you're unable to separate from things, life will take them away from you. Life will take them the fuck away from you if you're unable to separate. So do it before life takes shit away, because when life takes shit away, it doesn't feel good. It's not pleasant when life takes shit away from you. But something like that only happens if you're too stupid to see why you need to get rid of something. Because nostalgia is a trap. Nostalgia and memory is the goddamn villain in the story. Nostalgia and memory. It's like the Capricorn archetype of sacrifice. Nostalgia and memory is like the moon. And the moon being too much of your ruling side takes away your ability to sacrifice. It takes away your Saturn. You know what I'm saying? All my astro peeps know what I'm talking about. Energies too much, wants to give a fuck way too much about things or people, even mental forms. It's hard to sacrifice. It's hard to get rid of shit. Therefore, it's really I'm really advising you to shorten your care in general, because nothing is here to stay. Everything passes, so don't hold on to shit. It just makes sacrificing a lot harder in the late run. Care is like the opposite of sacrifice, because sacrifice is getting rid of something, and care is keeping something. And sometimes we keep things which we don't need to keep, like weird memories, which are like glorified by our inner nostalgia. And of course, now it's hard to separate. Now you're stuck in a circumstance. Now you keep on giving life and care to an energy, to a circumstance, which keeps on staying in your space. As I was saying, it's like you having a dirty, janky, metal room. Your room is messy. All kinds of shit are in your room. There's like 10,000 pieces of trash in your room, 10,000 ants, 10,000 spiders, but you care from them. You care for them. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of them. Oh, I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, keep them in your space and see how long you're happy. See how long you're healthy, man. Your room will be janky, it will stink, it will rot, it will be fucking atrocious. You have to get rid of things. Because if you don't, your inner room will collapse. Having too much of a claustrophobic and cluttered and smothered inner space through not sacrificing things, by not having any discipline, is what's making. Why am I so blue? What the fuck? Is what's making you sick. Is why am I pink now? What the fuck? I'm everything but my natural skin color right now. Now I'm yellow. Man, YouTube got me fucked up, man. YouTube got me fucked up, man. YouTube got me fucked up, man. What the fuck? There we go. No wonder I had a filter on accidentally. What the fuck? Don't ask me how this is happening. Sometimes things just happen. But you not having a clean mental room through not sacrificing anything in your mind is leading to sickness. Because now things are very tight and the fight for space is real inside of you. Now you're really screaming for space. Oh yeah, I need more space type shit. And that shit is not going good for like a long time. You cannot keep that shit up, you know what I'm saying? You just can't. Personally speaking, sacrifice has made me the man who I am. The glorious motherfucker, the king of Mongolia I am, man. I'm the goddamn king of Mongolia, man. Little do you know, my last track, my last music, which I uploaded, went like almost viral in Mongolia. Like damn near everybody who has listened to my track came from Mongolia, man. What the fuck? I'm the prince of Mongolia, man. Mellow for Mongolia, for real. But anyways, sacrifice has made me the man who I am. I'm clinging on to a lot of shit. To a lot of shit I had no business clinging on to. Clinging on to everybody, everything. But was it really worth it? Fuck no! My life was not improving. I was still the same janky ass motherfucker, the still shady ass motherfucker, had still the same mental issues, had still the same personal problems, just because I held on to shit. Just because I kept things tight in my space, no homo pause. Just because I kept things tight. people died, memories died, especially memories and people died. And mental forms, which are like linked to people and memories. You know what I'm saying? But basically I held things tight. Tight like a motherfucker. Now I couldn't change. I could see no improvement. I still was untalented. I still wasn't gifted in anything. I still wasn't confident or hell even comfortable in my own skin. I was a nobody. I was a goddamn nobody because I couldn't sacrifice the shit which kept me stagnant. But that doesn't make any sense, right? You might ask yourself, man, that doesn't make any sense, man. Why do we hold on to shit which is hindering our growth? I'll tell you why. I'll fucking tell you why. Go back to the beginning. It's all about feelings. What feels good. Sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times, people cling on to what feels good, even if it's destroying them. Your life could go down the drain by the thing you're clinging on to, which is making you feel good. You still will cling on to it because you would rather have it and be miserable than just be great and not have it type shit. You're just unwilling to sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? That's just fucking ridiculous. This is really like poison for the human mind. It's like damn near a literal physical cancer. Why do you think the zodiac sign is called Cancer? Because holding on to shit causes problems. It causes disease. It causes uncomfortability. Holding on to shit. Holding on to shit is like the demise of many. Of goddamn almost everybody. And it's easier said than done. It's way easier said than done. Because sacrificing things, it doesn't feel right. It feels like we're missing something. Damn, where my people at? Damn, fuck, this doesn't feel right. What the fuck? Something is missing. Keyword, something is missing. It doesn't feel right. You might be like, I'm doing something wrong. This is not how it's supposed to be. I'm feeling weird. But life is not all about your feelings. Sometimes it's about what makes sense. And what makes sense, what's the harsh keyword, reality of things, ain't pleasant whatsoever for a lot of people. Because they're so comfortable with delusion. And to get rid of delusion is like ripping something off your skin, which was holding onto your skin your whole life. It's like, ripping something off. Of course it hurts. Like, it hurts. But it's still worth it at the end of the day. But that feeling of pain, when you get rid of something, when you separate from something, is reason enough for people not to sacrifice at all. And here's the thing, yeah, positively, you save yourself from uncomfortability, you save yourself from going to the fire by just holding on to your bullshit, but what do you value? Feeling good or doing good? You have to ask yourself this. What do you value? Feeling good or doing good? Because sometimes life could be like this. Check this out, special effect time 2.0. Sometimes life feels like this. Yeah, flashing lights, yeah, desires, ooh-ah. Everything is good, yeah, Fortnite, yeah, TikTok, yeah. Oh, yeah, alcohol, yeah. But these flashing lights, are they really worth it? Are they really what's putting any values to your life? I don't think so. I don't think these flashing lights are putting any value in your life. Because beyond a temporary feel good, what do you get? What do you get besides like 2 minutes of pleasure? 2 hours of pleasure? 10 hours of pleasure? Nothing! You will still remain the same person in the same contracted space, claustrophobic in your same mental problems, lost in your same mental illnesses. You still fall short. You still end up being a nobody. But flashing lights, yeah, party, marty, yeah, desires, yeah, feel good, feel good, my ass, man, no boss. No Diddy. Feel good, my fucking ass, man. You know what's feeling good? Doing good. And you know what doing good requires? Sacrifice and discipline. That's what's feeling good. That's what's fucking healthy, man. Not being lost in some temporary pleasure for like 2 minutes or some. Beyond you jerking off or some, I don't know how long you last and I don't give a fuck, that's some gay shit. That's what's feeling good, man. Doing good. But doing good takes work. Sacrifice, discipline, which in return is not feeling good. It's like, there's like a saying, people would rather stay in a familiar hell than go to an unfamiliar heaven, which is like, that statement hits it on the nail. It's like bullseye, goddamn bullseye, beyond like this Masonic goddamn terminology. It's like a bullseye, man. I just spit on my shit, what the fuck, no homo pause. I just spit on my whole jacket, what the fuck? But that's saying, It's like bullseye. 10 out of 10 is a 10 out of 10 saying. People cling onto a familiar hell, rather than an unfamiliar heaven. Because familiarity and unfamiliarity is like a drug. It's like a compass for a lot of people. Does it feel good? Yeah, it feels good, so I'm doing it. Is it feeling bad? Oh, I'm not doing it. It's like stupid. It's like animal thinking. An animal acts that way. It feels good. Yeah, I'm doing it. A goddamn fly runs towards a fire because it feels good, but it will get burned. So is feeling good worth it? Goddamn, doing cocaine might feel good, but your teeth might deteriorate. Your hairline might be pushed back further than Pluto after doing cocaine. Is that feeling good worth it? No! So feelings are unreliable. Feelings are an unreliable tool to measure what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. So fuck your feelings, man. They don't make any sense whatsoever. They're just depriving your ability to stay disciplined. I made that word up, man. To stay disciplined, man. To stay disciplined. I'm retarded. I said disciplined. They're like robbing your ability to stay disciplined. And as I was saying, if it was so easy, everybody would do it. But it's only so hard because you cling on to what feels good. And why do you do that, man? It's like, even if you look into the zodiac sign archetype of like Capricorn, the sign of discipline. Cancer, the moon, yeah, comfortability, yeah, familiarity, yeah, memory, it feels good. But discipline on to what feels good? I don't think so. So enough of that. Let's just move on to the next point. Isolation. 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 I have no script. I had a script, but I can't go to my script, so I just have to mesmerize my goddamn script. But let's just go to the next point. Isolation. Discipline is like linked to isolation because once again, separation is linked to discipline's natures. It's like a virtue and principle of discipline, separation. And to be separate is to be alone, individual. Because I cannot be separate if I'm a part of something. And sometimes you have to detach, not attach, detach. Because it's not about what you're doing, it's not about what you're attaching yourself to. Sometimes it's about what you're not doing, what you're detaching yourself from. Sometimes before you start to do something, before you're like, yeah, I need to work out, I need to do this, I need to stop jerking off, I need to stop giving back shots to gay men or some whatever mental illness you're lost in. I need to stop doing this, I need to stop doing that, I need to stop to go to jail, I need to stop playing Fortnite 24/7. Before you come up with your great conclusions, think about what you don't need to do. Think about what you need to separate and isolate from, okay? Keyword, separate and isolate. Sometimes it's all about what you're not doing. What are you not doing? You know what I'm saying? Big question. It's like a big turnaround in people's mind. They think it's all about I need to do something more. But sometimes, a lot of times, you need to do something less. In that case, it's beneficial to be less. Because in that way, separating yourself makes you lighter. It makes your spirit free. There's also a proverb, man. I'm a living proverb book. I'm a whole book of proverbs. A proverb is saying only the disciplined minds are free. And it seems contradictory, but it's not contradictory. Disciplined minds have freedom to do what they want to do. But to obtain discipline, you have to go to pain, you have to sacrifice, you have to go to suffering. With that being said, make a sacrifice. Feel bad for like an hour. Feel bad for the whole day. Feel bad for like a week. But that feeling of you feeling bad, who said that it's ultimately bad? A feeling is just a feeling. It's up to you to interpret. Always think about the consequences. Think about what happens if you're not disciplined right now. Think about what you will do when you're not, what you become when you're not disciplined right now. You just cripple yourself. You just cripple yourself into a goddamn crooked old man or woman eventually, if you live long enough. If you like discipline. This goes beyond male and female. Everybody needs to do this. This is not the video just for. My channel is for everybody. For everybody. Goddamn everything. Structure, ladies and gentlemen. Structure and foundation. That shit takes time. And we live in a society of instant gratification. We live in a society in which you can order food per DoorDash. You can call somebody and in 20 minutes you have a goddamn Taki burger. You have a goddamn Dorito fried chicken burger or some bullshit, some brain rot ass food, man. We live in that kind of world. Where you can hop on your phone and be entertained for like 20,000 hours without putting in any work. We live in that kind of world. You see how crazy this is? You get rewarded for doing nothing. Nothing whatsoever. And this is naturally fucking with your natural reward system. It's putting distortion into your mind. It's putting like a crooked, distorted, diluted image into your head that you don't need to do things. Chase, I don't chase, I attract, yeah. But you're a whole dude. You're a whole man. And you have to chase things. You have to do things. You have to go after things to receive something. It's in your nature. It's especially as a dude, as I was saying, man. But society, famous society, let's play the blame game, yeah? Melo's pointing fingers, let's play the blame game. It's pushing you to be a fucking retard, to sit on your ass all day and be instantly gratified on something you don't even fucking deserve in the first place. A lot of y'all motherfuckers need to suffer. Y'all need to suffer. Because y'all not doing shit. You're not doing anything besides sitting on the screen. Not doing anything on that screen. You can sit behind the screen but be productive on that screen. And beyond physical shit. It's like characteristically speaking right here. A lot of y'all need to suffer. Y'all need to go through hell. Y'all are lucky I'm not God or something. Because I would make motherfuckers be in some fucking torturing ass environment. Because you need that shit to wake up. You fucking need that shit. You need to suffer to wake up. Because if you don't suffer, you will keep on being in your habits. If you don't suffer for something, or if you don't suffer because of something, you will keep going. You will just keep repeating that action, you know what I'm saying? You have to suffer. You have to suffer. If you don't, you won't change. And humans... excuse me. As I was saying, some of y'all need to suffer. But in this world, suffering is like easily not reversible, but it's easy to get distracted of your suffering. Your suffering of you not being shit, of you not doing shit, is telling you naturally to do shit. But now you can numb yourself on social media. Now you can watch Brainwashed 24/7 and now you don't feel any pain anymore. That pain is good. That pain is a warning signal. Beyond physical pain. Physical pain is a warning signal. If a snake would bite me, I would feel pain because my body's telling me, yo bro, take care. There's a bigger snake biting you, take fucking care. The same thing applies mentally. If your mind is suffering, this is like your spirit telling you you're doing something wrong. You're doing something bad. Take care of your mind. But suffering is goddamn removed from society. It's like you get distracted in your suffering trying to avoid it. But you need to face it in all actuality. You need to face it with discipline, with harshness, with like truth, with the guts, you know what I'm saying? You need to stick your guts and stick your dick out or like stick your goddamn tits out if you're female and face your suffering. Because your suffering is telling you something. You suffer for a reason. As I was saying, you have physical pain because something is wrong with your body, because you need to protect yourself from something. If a goddamn gorilla was punching my face, I would be like, damn, I need to protect myself because I'm feeling pain. The same shit applies to the mind. If you're mentally suffering, your mind is telling you something. Damn, I need to stop thinking like this. But you interpret pain as something bad, ultimately. You think it's something to avoid or something to remove. It's something to face. You can only remove mental pain by facing the cause of your mental pain. This is very deep, man. They tell you every day. That's different. The physical body pain, that's not for protection. That's different. That's a disease. That's different. That's different. Nah, Man, you're fucking retarded, man. You're fucking stupid, man. A lot of y'all need to suffer. Because if you don't suffer, you will never change. You need to suffer. You goddamn need to suffer, man. It's crazy. So don't run. You're suffering mentally, right? You deserve it. Suffering is not something which happened by accident. It's not something which happened by... Suffering is there because you're doing something wrong. And obviously you're doing something wrong mentally. Hence you suffer. Go and figure out what you're doing wrong. Is you stupid? Do I have to think for everybody? I don't want to think for everybody. It's common sense. It should be common sense. I know this. Why don't you know this type shit? Type shit, man. If I know it, you can know it too. There's no excuses. The only excuse to not having discipline is clinging on to what feels good. Oh, mental orgasm. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, yeah. But is that feeling doing you any justice? I don't think so, man. I don't fucking think so. And hold on, yeah. Okay, here we go. One thing I wanted to talk about, also one big important thing, is don't feel bad about your sacrifice. Do not feel bad about it. If you remove somebody, don't feel guilty. It's for your well-being. It's all for your greater good. You have to remove somebody, and it's not about morally justifying yourself. You don't have to explain your actions to nobody. Nobody deserves for you to justify yourself. Don't take it too far, but all I'm saying is you don't have to justify your actions if it's doing you justice. You don't have to. I guess people please. Morality is very faulty for a lot of people. Morality is like doing justice to others. But true morality, real morality, you're hearing this from a moral apostle. I'm a goddamn Sage Moon and my Jupiter's exalted. You're hearing this from a moral apostle, man. Listen to the Prince of Mongolia, man. Listen to Mongolia's favorite son, your favorite fellow man with the raging sun, the blazing star, man. True morality is doing yourself justice. Anything else is baloney. Anything else is for the birds, and I don't want to hear it. Anything else is retardation, and I do not want to hear it whatsoever, man. So don't feel bad if you sacrifice somebody or something. Especially somebody. Because something is easy to cope with. But when it comes to sacrificing somebody, that's a different story. It's a whole different story because people are dependable. People are like, kinda iffy, kinda weak in the mind. So they need a crutch. If you can't walk, you need something to walk on. If you can't walk by yourself, you need to do this. Oh, my back! My back! Oh, somebody gave me mental back shots, and now my back is crippled. My back! My back! My back! Now you're like this if you can't think properly. Now you need a mental crutch. And fuck your mental crutch, man. There's like also one proverb. Man of the proverb, man. Man of the living proverb, another big proverb. The moment a blind man learns to see, he puts away the thing which is helping him orientate himself while he was blind. That is, once a blind man is able to see, he gets rid of his mental crutch. Once a blind man is able to see, he throws away his goddamn stick and now he walks. The same thing applies to you awakening through developing proper discipline. You need to put away your mental crutches. You need to put a goddamn retarded. You need to put away your mental crutches to the point you can walk without somebody. You can just run without somebody. You can walk your walk without somebody. It's very important for you to come to that realization. Shout out to Soul. Soul said truth. A lot of people don't have any discipline. And it's making life hard for them for no reason. Right. And this is pretty much the failure of the human mind. Just being stupid. For no reason you create problems. For no reason you create goddamn problems where there ain't no. But back to my point. Don't feel guilty. If y'all know, if y'all only know what I sacrificed to be who I am today, to make my content today, to be so effortlessly intelligent today, to be so beautiful today, what I've done to achieve that form, to be effortlessly beautiful, effortless beyond my physical body. I know it's beautiful as well, isn't it? Beyond me being effortlessly intelligent, beyond me being effortlessly creatively gifted and talented, I had to sacrifice. Oh my god. I had to commit esoteric murder, man. I had to get rid of everything and anything and everybody, man. Everybody. I had to get rid of goddamn everybody, man. Family, friends, even my bitches, my physical bitches, things I like to do, my goddamn desires, my hobbies, what else? Ways of thinking, old moralities, everything. Just everything I was, I sacrificed. For the sole reason of bettering myself. For the single reason of becoming mellow, who I am today. For the single reason, ladies and gentlemen, of becoming effortlessly talented, effortlessly beautiful, effortlessly smart. That shit sacrifice. Me getting rid of everything which is not conducive to my vision, conducive to my dream. conducive to my dream. And I don't feel guilty for it. Because why should I? Why should I feel guilty for it, man? I don't feel guilty for it. Suck my goddamn meat, man. Look at my balls, man. I don't feel guilty for it. I don't feel guilty for shit, man. I'm straight, man. In every sense of the word, man. I'm fucking straight, man. I don't. Okay, there we go. I don't give a fuck because life is all about me. And my morality is built on serving myself, which can develop me into a new person so I can now serve others. AKA, now I'm helpful for somebody else. But I can't be helpful for somebody else if I couldn't help my damn self. So I had to help my damn self first. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I am right back. I can't be helpful to you, to your mama, to your sister. Especially to your beautiful ass sister, man. Shout her out, man. I can't be helpful to your beautiful ass sister, man, if I couldn't be helpful to my own self. So I had to be selfish. I had to be selfish. If I wasn't selfish, I wouldn't be shit. Therefore, I couldn't help nobody. Somebody who ain't shit, do you think he can help you? Do you think your girlfriend who ain't shit can help you? She can't even help her damn self, man. So, what are you tripping for, man? Don't feel guilty to be selfish, I guess. Don't be guilty to sacrifice. Just don't feel guilty to sacrifice. Don't. Big no-no. There's no reason. Keyword, no reason. So you make up a reason. Humans are so weird, man. Humans are fucking masters at lying. Hold on a sec. Don't tell me my last 3 minutes you couldn't see. What the fuck? Please don't. Oh my fucking Lord Jesus Christ. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that shit. Because it just told me I was 37 minutes in. Please don't tell me my connection got lost. Please don't tell me I was just talking to myself. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. Please don't tell me that was the case. If it was, oh my fucking Lord Jesus Christ, I have to. Oh, fucking God. But anyways, let's just push through it and make up a whole different point. Fuck that shit, man. Man, I hate this shit, man. Fuck it, man. No more time in this frustration. Let's separate through having a disciplined mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is a good role model. Your boy, the Prince of Mongolia, is a good role model. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it sweet and simple. Is there anything else I need to say? Let me think. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to check my script. Alright. Last point, ladies and gentlemen. And then I will dip. Last point, and then I will dip and make some more music. Last point. The bigger the sacrifice, the greater your reward. Because sacrifice gives you something back. It's like weird. You have to give something to get something in return. It's like capitalism 101, spiritually speaking. I know, seriousness now. You have to give something to receive something. But that giving is like an offering. It's just like putting out your trash. Mentally speaking, God is rewarding you if you put out your trash. If you keep your sacrifice is giving you something new. Having a clean inner space, aka getting rid of something, gives you something else. A quote-unquote blessing from God. And the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward will be. And as I was saying, people who are great, what do they always tell you? Make a sacrifice. Make a damn sacrifice. Make a sacrifice. This is what they tell you. Maybe not that aggressive, but they will tell you this. Perhaps even that aggressive. But they always tell you make a sacrifice. Because the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward will be coming from that sacrifice. And humans are doing this weirdly. They are playing God. They're like, sacrifice your morals, sacrifice your goddamn principles, and it's called everything. They're essentially playing God. They are saying, if you sacrifice your soul towards me, I will give you material. A human is playing God. But that mechanism is something really in reality. If you get rid of something, if you goddamn connection, but that's a healthy sacrifice. Releasing something on the inside is a healthy sacrifice. Will be for you, the more things you will receive from life, and the bigger the more they will obtain. In the sense of the more they also have to sacrifice. A great athlete or somebody else, fuck athletes, just a great individual, always is telling you need to sacrifice. Because if you don't sacrifice, you won't get shit. The bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the gift you will have. You know what I'm saying? And as I was saying, humans try to play this practice out as some sort of middleman, to play God or something. Yeah, sell your soul towards us, and you will receive money. Woo, woo, woo. See? Like the government and like certain gatekeepers and certain feds, they are playing middlemen. There is goddamn middlemen. They are saying, sacrifice your inner goods for us, and now you get something from us. But in all actuality, you should just sacrifice your inner goods to God, and now God gives you something. You shouldn't do that for a position. You shouldn't do that for money, for like clout and attention. That's fucking bullshit. That's serious bullshit. But this is what humans like to play. They like to play God, which is fucking fucked up, man. Yeah, fucked up, man. It's fucked up, man. Connection just keeps on fucking up. I find my live stream, but yeah, this is. So yeah, I continue it because my live streams just keep on lagging and lagging and lagging and lagging. But anyways, I was saying, now this was everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my live stream. I'm sorry for this bad connection. Next time I will not be on YouTube. Next time I will remain on StreamYard because this is atrocious. Anytime I'm on YouTube, my goddamn connection is fluky mookie. With that being said, your boy Blazing Mellow, the Raging Sun, your favorite fellow Mellow is signing out. Peace out. I appreciate y'all, and I see y'all in the comment. Goodbye, y'all.